much for having us to your home. And we're in the kitchen of your beautiful Lake Harding home. And I know you're a baker, so this island, I bet, is just perfect for all your cookies that you make. So what is this, marble?
This is quartz.
Quartz, okay,
yes,
so
yeah.
for easy cleanup.
Easy cleanup, yeah. I was kind of gotten into a new little hobby, so I do like to bake, and it's just been great having all this space, and lots of times it is covered wall to wall, but it's all cleared off today. But yeah, we really enjoy having this big kitchen, and it's just fun to have people over and got lots of space.
Exactly, and so you can also, for entertaining, because I'm sure here on the river you have tons of people coming here constantly for cookouts and meals and all that, so you can line up all the food here and here.
Right. And
then also you can eat here, and then you've got this great table right here, which was made locally, correct?
Yes, Dutch Roberts, UDR.
Dutch Roberts did.
Yes, Dutch did. Yes, I had him custom, and I bought the chairs, but just wanted a big table to seat friends and family, and when the boys come home, it's nice to have. And then another little spot outside that we can kind of carry over to.
Well, exactly, because the doors open up and there's a whole nother seating area right there, so you can really fit so many people having meals, and everybody can be talking to each other. So this space is just great because you've got this kitchen that flows right onto this dining room, and then it flows right into this den with the colors that are just so nice of the bright, pretty greens and the oranges that just flow, and everything goes right out to your outside porch. So tell me, what was the inspiration? I know you worked with Beth Beaudoin.
Yes.
So what did you tell her? Just, I want lots of color?
Yeah,
or
I wanted
how did you
just kind of light. Obviously the walls throughout most of the house are just a really light white color, and I just wanted pops with some pillows, and Beth was wonderful with helping me with the colors, and she picked, with the fabrics, and it came together. It came together nice. I just kind of wanted it to be a relaxed, almost kind of, we're on the water, so I just wanted it kind of cool and but homey, and so it's a fun little open area that we all like to hang out in.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this painting right here is really to me, it's the star of this room, and it's such a special memory because this is the boat that you grew up with your dad, correct?
Correct, yes. It's I believe 1968 Century Coronado, but yes, my sister and I still have the boat. But
oh, do you really? Okay.
Yes, we still do. We need to get it back in the water, but just saw this artist, Emyo. She's out of Memphis, down in a gallery in Florida, and contacted her about doing a commission with the boat.
And is that you?
That's me.
And that's
my sister Collins.
And your dad?
And my dad. And then the big brown blob behind it was the old boathouse that we tore down when we had to take the house down. But it was just kind of a fun little landmark on this river, so I wanted to kind of put that in there. But she did a great job capturing a lot of our fun memories up here on the water. Because
this home here was, like you said, it was just a little cabin when you were growing up, and then when you tore it down, and this is completely new construction.
Right, yes.
And is there only one original thing outside? I think you told me, like a bench that's original to the original cabin.
Well, we ended up having to kind of lose most everything.
Most of everything,
yeah, it was the dad, he bought the place in late 60s, and it was just a great spot for our family growing up, my mom and dad and sister, and Morgan's family also grew up here on the river. So it just kind of meant a lot to us, and our boys went off to school, so we decided we would make this our forever spot, and we took the sweet little cabin down and just decided to stay.
And so some of the colors in the painting, is that kind of also the springboard for some of these colors that are sprinkled out throughout the room?
Yeah, I wanted to mimic the water, the lake, kind of tie the inside to the outside.
Yeah, these greens, and then the oranges on the pillow, and then just the soft neutral sofas and chairs, and then the neutral curtains to just kind of calm the palette down. And then the ceiling is fabulous. The wooden, just kind of stained a natural color.
Yeah, Scott Pearson, our builder, did an excellent job. All his subs were just so great to work with. He's just one of a kind, but we wanted just a little bit lighter, so they worked on kind of whitewashing the ceiling to make a little contrast with the dark floors.
Yes, exactly, because you've got the dark floors,
Mhm.
and then like these light color rugs just pop off this. The bar area is this blue color. Tell me about this blue.
Yeah, again, I just kind of wanted to mimic a little bit of the water coming in. I believe it was Mediterranean was the color. And I love the antique glass tiles, just so you could also kind of feel like you're outside just looking in. But it's a little bit of the focal point of this room, this bar area. We obviously like to entertain a lot, so it's just been a fun little spot. And peach cabinets, yeah, they did a great job.
Peach cabinet, okay, and the hardware is just, that's so pretty. And then your Georgia Bulldog over here.
Big Bulldog fans.
But it's a great spot because it's right here in the family room, right here in the dining room, right here in the kitchen.
Right.
It's like everybody can come in, go fix yourself a drink, and go outside or sit up here at the island.
Yeah, it's been great. Jack Jenkins did a fabulous job. When we initially met, we just kind of talked about ideas and what was, important to us and what we like to do. And so he just did a wonderful job designing on this lot in the house that we love.
Yeah. So I'm sure after a busy day at the lake and all the boating and cooking and eating and all that, it's so nice to come back here to this bedroom because it's so peaceful. The color palette is so soothing. So is that kind of what you were trying to achieve?
Right, yeah, just it's nice because the boys' rooms when they are home are upstairs and the guest rooms kind of on the other side. So we kind of feel, we're quiet little area over here. And
because you are back off from everybody,
yeah.
Like you say, boys are upstairs. And it's just, nice white bedding, a dark mahogany bed just to kind of ground the space, and then just light textiles.
Yeah, the bed's old. I think Morgan and my grandmother gave it to us when we got married, and then just started with the linens that I love from Claudia Gerard's.
Okay, these are
Lenora, yes, and then Beth did a wonderful job helping me with the fabrics in here and the drapes. So just kind of wanted a light, calming spot for our room.
And even the rug. And I like how you've got a wall-to-wall rug with just a, kind of a tonal pattern. And the same with your curtains, just kind of a tonal pattern. Nothing's fighting anything. And then these bedside tables, they match, which is nice to have some symmetry.
Right,
with matching bedside tables and matching lamps. And just have like a little mirrored front.
Yes, Beth found those for me.
Yeah,
and I loved them. I kind of told her she's just so great to work with. We would kind of bounce ideas off each other, and I would tell her things I liked, but then she would find it. So the lamps I found at Scott's and did a little whitewash over them because they were a little dark for me. So.
And then you can go to bed at night looking at your two sons painted by Gary Pound.
I know. I treasure these, and I was just hoping we had somewhere to put them. In the den, there's lots of windows and doors everywhere, and so we thought this was the perfect spot to.
Yeah, because your den, you have a more vibrant color pattern. So this, the more subdued colors is perfect in your master bedroom. So you've got a great little retreat back here. So tell me about this soaker tub. I mean, is this?
Yeah, it's
your
just something I thought
back here?
It was fine. We when we built this house, I realized that every bathroom was just a stand-up shower, and we weren't gonna have a tub, and so I thought Jack Jenkins helped us kind of find a little spot for the tub.
I mean, because
so
this is like a mini pool. It's so big and big. I love it. And you've got it right over your window so you can kind of look out. And I love your monogram towels, just very elegant.
Yes,
and
Pam and Sheila and Carolyn did a great job
beautiful
designing those.
Those are beautiful. And your Aaron Gregory above that.
Yeah, I love to have just local artists, around. Not a lot of art, but I like to have support the local, and they do such great work. So.
And your Roman shades that are kind of picking up on the palette and the trim that's in the master bedroom, and this beautiful wall color. It's kind of like a green.
Yeah, I wanted a little pop. I believe it was called sea salt, and just thought just a little pop of color in here. And then the ceilings were kind of done last minute. Again,
Okay.
Scott Pearson, my builder, was just so great. I would change my mind overnight and decide I wanted some texture on the ceilings, and no problem, he got it done. So he was just so fun to work with.
And then to me, the most beautiful part, these floors, this herringbone pattern marble floor, with these, and because I love it that it's not just all stark white. You've got
I wanted
so
a little
much
warmth to it. Sometimes, just the white and the grays and all the whites tend to get a little cold, and a little warmth. And Beth picked these out for me, and we just loved it.
And is this another local painting?
This was actually Laura Park, who I've loved. I've got some of her fabrics on my bar stools and pillows.
Oh, that's right, because she's also a fabric designer.
Yeah. And actually, a Roman shade out of her fabric.
Okay.
I kind of like the abstract and all the colors in it.
And then you've got the walk-in shower over here for that. Yeah, so it's a great bathroom. Two vanities for his and hers.
Two vanities and
great spot.
My own closet, which I was very excited about having.
Yeah, back through there.
So that's been fun.
Mm-hmm. As we come into the entrance hall of your home, we're greeted with this fabulous piece of art in all these colors, and it's by Shelley Helms, who's a local artist.
Shelley Fleischman now, but grew up at Shelley Helms, and we were just good friends, childhood friends growing up, and saw this at an art show when she came to Columbus, and I just thought this would be like a perfect spot.
I mean, it's the perfect spot. It fits right in here, and your wall color, is this sea salt also?
No, this is something else. Beth kind of thought maybe we just do a little bit something different than the white.
But it blends into this painting, but it allows all these other colors to pop. And then we've got, then you're showing me over here, then another one of hers.
Oh yeah, another one of Shelley's.
And it's very different. The style is very different.
I know, and she has a name for that, and I'm not
almost,
sure
it
the
like
technique.
It's a wax.
It is some type of wax.
Like an encaustic.
She does really cool.
This painting by Emio is just, I love it, the colors, and it's the same artist that did the one of you.
Yes, the commission, the boat, yes. And this was a gift from my mom. She loves to collect art and loves to give. So I've loved that. And then
tell me about these. So this
Mom also gave me another Aaron Gregory, and then Katie Jacobson, another local artist.
Another local artist, okay. Yeah. And so Aaron Gregory's also is the artist that's in the bathroom that we were just looking at. Right. And she's kind of known for florals, right?
Yes. I love she's just
that's what I mostly see of hers.
Art.
It's beautiful, the colors and everything. And to me, that's very different from Katie's normal work. I love it. The powder bathroom, which is right off the hallway, has this fabulous kind of a flame stitch pattern to it. So how did you find this?
Just something I ran across. I ran across it, and Beth actually happened to have a different version of this in her dining room. Yeah, and I just loved it. So I'm glad. I knew at that point we were kind of on the same page with things that we liked, and
then another Katie.
Yeah, Katie Jacobson. I just thought that would be fun in here on the bright grass cloth, and
you've done a good job of like mirroring your art to the space that it's in and against the right wall color or the right wallpaper to make it all blend and flow. You've done a good job. All right, so now we're in the den, and this is a great space to sit down and catch up on your latest SBM magazine.
Exactly. Yeah, we really love this den. When we were designing the house with Jack, again, Morgan just kind of wanted a little room for himself, a little study, but we tend to both sit in here, especially in the winter, and it's just cozy with the reclaimed wood again from Foster's.
Oh yeah,
and it's just it's just cozy. So we didn't like to enjoy this room and watch a little TV.
Well, it's nice because you can really sit here and put your feet up on this ottoman here and watch TV, and just kind of where it's warm and cozy and just kind of get away. Pull the curtain shut, pull the drape shut, and watch a good movie. And I see he's got some of his sports stuff back here.
Yes.
So. Yes, and some of his hunting trophies.
Yes, the boys have a few trophies of their own, so we thought this might be a good room to hang one of them. They took the rest with them.
Your laundry room is also another place where you can display art, and then you were telling me it's mostly all local art. So you've got Meg Harris over here, one of her early pieces.
Well, yes, Meg made this for me years and years ago, and then another Katie Jacobson that was fine, and this was the Laura Park fabric that I love so much, and just wanted something kind of fun and whimsical in here, just kind of where I spend a little bit of my time, but loved having a sink and I can arrange flowers and do some crafts in here and things like that.
So and what I'm loving, like you've got your blue hydrangeas blooming right now, looking out in your blue trim. It just all
just a little bit of color in this room.
Yeah.
I thought was fun, and the doors I found at Scott's.
Oh, okay. With
antiques
with a mirror on one
Scott,
side and
Scott Pearson had them cut down and made them work, and the doorknobs actually came from our old house when we lived in Overlook.
Oh, neat. Okay, so a little touch of your former neighborhood.
So we added those to the little barn doors and thought that made a fun little touch.
Yeah, definitely.
Something from the old house.
So this little, what do you call this room? Like a little vestibule that goes into the guest room?
It's just a fun little spot that we wanted to do something just a little bit different with the shiplap and the black slate floors.
Oh yeah, so different flooring from the rest of the house. I love that.
Yeah, and saw this fun little bench at a store in Athens and brought that home. And then Vicki Bush, who's another local artist, made this fun, just kind of abstract fish. Yeah, I thought it would be a great little spot to put a little bit more color.
Oh, definitely. And then over on the other wall, then you've got two more abstracts of Katie Jacobson's.
Yes,
so it's just another fun spot to put art. Yes. And then we cannot forget the rugs that you have, because that's art for the floor. And you've got so many great Turkish rugs scattered throughout.
I had a fun time, finding these a lot on Etsy and some of the Etsy shops. Yeah, they would come from, overseas in a few days.
Because a lot of people go to Scott's and get them. But
a few were from Scott's. But
even Etsy, okay. But find the perfect little size and colors that just really, the rug really ties in all of your art and fabrics really well, yes.
Thank you.
So this is fun to see, this painting here, because tell me what this is.
So this was the original cabin.
That was no longer here.
No longer here. We did have to take it down and start from scratch, but this was hanging out over the mantle in the old cabin after, my whole life. I just remember that being up there, so it was one of the things we got to save when we rebuilt.
Okay, what guest would not want to stay in this room? It's it's just so cozy, and it's off from all the other rooms, and just once again a nice soothing color palette for men or women to stay here. So I wanted to start with this idea. Who came? How did this?
Again, it was just something I've seen. The beauty of Pinterest was great when we were kind of trying to come up with ideas, and I just thought a fun little feature wall might be nice, since we have the big window over here. And the bed was made at Scott's, and then the bedding is also from Claudia Drawer. The headboard,
Okay. And then Claudia's linen.
Claudia's, which I loved. And then Beth found this wonderful hand-painted fabric that kind of tied in the bedding to the bed, and the kind of bluish grays in here.
Very nice. So, so y'all have been planning on building a house for a while, so you had been saving ideas on Pinterest?
Oh, yes. Yes.
See, that's a great tool. So when it came time, you had ideas galore.
Oh, yes. So it was kind of fun to see it now all put together.
And I like how, once again, you've got some symmetry, the two matching bedside tables and the two matching lamps. And then this view right out to the water is just so nice and soothing to wake up to and to go to sleep at night looking at that.
We have this relaxing spot when we have guests that stay over. So
this outdoor space, I think, it's a lot of use all year round with the TV, and you've got your grill, all this seating area, your green egg. So tell me, like, was this whose idea was this to have? We just wanted
we knew kind of this would be our second living room, basically. And so I just wanted comfy outdoor furniture and fireplace. And again, we love to sit out here and watch TV and
it's slip covered,
entertain.
Right?
The boys like to cook. It's actually not. It looks like it is, but it's great. I can just hose it off. I got these at, again, they're summer classics that Brooks and Collier in Huntsville. They
Okay.
have a wonderful selection. They're great. I can hose them down, and the boys love to grill, and it's just fun to entertain out here.
And this beautiful bluestone flat, what is the flooring?
Oh gosh.
It's like a bluestone, right? And goes right out onto the pool. So it's just a nice neutral backdrop and just a little pop of color on your blue pillows. And then it allows you to add some pretty pinks in for your flowers over here. Your beautiful hibiscus with these colors. And then just looking right out onto the lake.